First impression, Harley Lowrider S 2020-2021. Homie, you forgot the keys. Okay, bring it back down with the kickstand. Keep your foot there, but don't get caught.
How do I keep it?
Yeah, like that,
like
huh?
That?
Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. There you go. Perfect. All right, so back it up. It looks good, cinematic. She's got it. She's a pro. Look at her. It's not her first time on a Harley either. She's been on the Sportster. So if you guys haven't seen that video, we'll link it up here. I thought you were gonna go in through here and then.
I know. I usually don't do this, but I kind of.
I just feel kind of weird because it's been a while. Oh, why do I feel like I'm out of breath? Okay. Can't have the music loud because it's gonna distract me. All right. What? How do I turn it on?
It's right here. Is it on neutral? Right here's the power.
Is that on neutral?
Yeah, check. This is on and off switch right here, and then you just hold this one.
Oh, okay. Alright guys, here goes nothing. This feels way different than the Sportster that I test rode. Holy. What is it called? The gear shifter or whatever. It kind of feels a little too high because I'm having trouble. Like I feel like I have to kick my foot up. I wonder if he got it adjusted. Shout out to Hustle for letting me test ride his bike. Thanks. So we were originally gonna go to Harley, but I feel like they always like try to pressure you to sit with them and be like, come on, why not? You deserve it. Whoa. All right, here goes nothing, guys. So yeah, we were originally gonna go to Harley to test ride it, but since one of his friends left his bike here the other day, so he pretty much said it was okay for me to test ride it. Oh, put it on neutral. So the kick lever is kind of I forget what it's called. It's a little too high for me. Maybe he wants it like that because of his boots. I'd rather go straight. So far so good. This feels like a real Harley. The Sportster that I test rode felt a little too like small. Alright, so turning doesn't feel too bad. The only thing right now that's throwing me off is that on my sports bike, I'm actually leaning like forward so I can look at my gears or my gauges. I want to know how fast I'm going or if I'm neutral. The turns are a little sketchier just because it's like a wider turn. It doesn't, it feels good. It doesn't feel, I mean, it's heavy, but what am I gonna expect? It's a lowrider. So it's a, if I didn't say it, I don't think I said it. It's a 2021. I'm gonna say 2020 or 21 lowrider S. Neutral. The thing with this is when you shift it, it's so easily, like you shift it so smoothly, which is cool. Sometimes with newer bikes it kind of throws me off because it's too smooth. Like I like to hear or feel the rev, you know. See, there I go again. So it does show the gears right now that I'm looking down. Let me check. Yeah, it does. That's kind of cool. I didn't think it did. Maybe on the older models it doesn't, but like on his bike when I test rode it, it was just around the parking lot. I don't think I saw the gears show on it. It's crazy because the first time that I went to Harley, if you guys haven't seen that video, we'll link it right here. I wanted to test ride the lowrider, but I don't know why they didn't let me. We didn't record another part of a bike that I test rode, but I forget what kind of bike it was. It just seemed too old for me. But this feels a lot better, a lot smoother. So as you guys already know, I'm finally letting go of my Gixxer. It's really hard, but I think it's time already. So I'm in the market. I'm looking for a Harley. I've always wanted a Harley. Well, not always, but that's what I said about my Gixxer. I really like his style. Obviously, it's a DYNA. I'm learning. I'm slowly learning about the different styles. But his is a unicorn. You don't find those around too much, and the ones that you do find, they're a little too expensive. I mean, I have a budget. I'm not gonna say that I don't have no budget, but
why the fuck you lying?
I mean, right now that I can, I don't see why not. That's another thing. It's like, if anybody out there wants to start riding, any of the female subscribers that we have on the channel, I mean, if you guys feel like, you know, you want to make it a hobby, but you have people telling you like why, or it's dangerous. Of course it's dangerous, but I mean, if you practice, I don't know, sometimes you can't always let people get to your head and tell you can't do things, because like, when are you gonna do it, you know? You only live once. Took a little break. How is it so far? How does it look though? Does it look like it's too big for me?
Oh, it looks good. Hey guys, we're back on. As you guys can see here on the bike, this is her test riding the 2020-2021 lowrider S. Maybe we should ask her a few questions, see how she feels. She was talking on the video. I'm not sure what she was talking about, but what do you guys think? Should she get the lowrider S, or should we try and go test out the 2022 lowrider S 117?
What's the difference between the 2022?
2022, obviously more power. The 117, and the rear suspension is higher, but I'm sure it's as high as that one. and the gauge. The gauge is, remember the...
Oh, the digital one. That's
yeah.
exactly what's throwing me off, is that I have to look down because the gauges are
Okay, there you
lower.
go, guys. You heard it
So,
here first.
Another thing is, I don't know if he fixed or he moved the shifter. What is it called?
Yeah.
Is that?
Why, you feel it too high?
It's kind of too high.
It might be too high.
So I had to like kick my foot up.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
he adjusted it. No, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. And she's talking about heat, meaning Hustle, what's up? Thanks for letting us borrow your bike. So yeah, I think he did adjust it for his boot because he rides with his boots sometimes. So if you feel like it might be higher, you can always adjust it, but we're not gonna move it because we're not gonna be riding this all the time.
And for some reason, I was saying that your bike felt.
That's just louder than my Harley.
Your
What were you
bike
saying?
feels a lot heavier. Is
Which
there a
way was
reason
it? This
why?
way?
Yeah. Is there a reason why your
Whose bike?
Yours.
What about mine?
It feels a lot heavier than
Heavier?
this one. I mean, this one still feels heavy though.
Maybe
but-
because all that shit that it has on there. My bike has everything. But today's video is not about my bike.
I was about to say.
But it has the crash bar, it adds weight. Sissy bar adds weight. The bags are not full, but it adds weight.
Yeah, it doesn't feel light, but it feels lighter than yours is what I was trying to say.
What
I don't
else?
know.
What else that you said on the video on the GoPro that I didn't catch on the camera?
Oh, and another thing is that these
The levelers, clutch lever, brake lever.
are kind of hard.
Yeah, that's what they are. That's how they are when you're like first getting into Harleys. That's the first thing that I wanted to change when I got mine. The levelers, stock, they get a little like rough to like clutch in and clutch out. But either you get used to it or you just switch it to aftermarket, like the one finger. But yeah.
If you haven't seen the video of all his upgrades, I didn't know that it showed the gears on here too.
Yeah, it does right here.
That's cool. I didn't know that. I
It's
caught
digital.
it. Yeah, I caught it later on, but at first I didn't think they did. I didn't want to keep looking down at the bike either, so I was just going by how I feel the bike, how I know how I ride my bike.
Stock bars, how do you feel them? Like lengthwise? You like something higher?
It doesn't feel bad.
Alright guys, you guys heard it here first. We're gonna get back on the bike and we're gonna try to get as much B-roll as we can. She's still gonna be filling you guys in on as she goes down the road. See how she feels. So let's go.
Wish me luck.
Check it out with the 114.
Okay, so- Oh, sorry. All right, we're gonna see if we can do a longer ride, just because I feel like I was doing too many stops. Since we're around the neighborhood, just for starters, I decided to go in circles around the neighborhood. So yeah, like I was telling him, the only thing that's throwing me off right now for the shifter, I think he adjusted it higher because of his boot. I mean, it's not bad, but I can kind of feel it. I have to go a little higher. And then another thing is that the levelers kind of feel a little hard. It's not bad. They're broken in, but I'm comparing these things to my Gixxer, and I know I shouldn't, but I'm coming from a Gixxer to a Harley. Anyways guys, if you guys haven't already, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys once again for 500 subs. Let me know what you guys think about the Harley. Maybe we can do a video of the 2022, since I am curious to know the difference. Maybe we can go to Harley another day. But yeah, so far I like it. I really like it a lot. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one.